Yesterday, when I was on the hills, I found out my truth. In all these videos, especially Jesus, when he was answering me to the questions, and also the other ones, they were saying, like, if it's your truth, then do it. But I didn't understand it until yesterday. What is my truth? So, yesterday, I went on the hills and I climbed very aware, also because there is a shepherd with sheep in that area, and he has like a lot of big dogs, and it happened before to chase me and bite me and so on. But also this time I had God in mind, and when I was going up, because I knew that the shepherd with the sheep, they are not in that side anymore, I went very aware, and I still took photos when I saw something beautiful, but nothing like very very special to move me so much, or to make me add any photo on the story. So I was just climbing, like living each moment, and all the time when my thoughts were going crazy, I was returning to God and to myself and breathing and becoming aware again. And I went up and I went up. I did a lot of photos, some very beautiful, and at some point I started to go even slower and more aware. And at some point, I saw such a beautiful image with some tall grass in the wind, and the sun was shining just perfectly. And it was a fresh breeze, very something mirific, something marvelous, something from God. And while I was feeling it, I felt my truth. So I felt that it was coming from deep inside me. And that beautiful thing that I was part of, and it was from God, and I had the feeling to add it on my story. For example, something like, oh, this is really worth it. This is really who I am. This is really me, not for impressing others, but just to share that wonderful, wonderful beauty that I witnessed there. It was not from me, it was from God. I just witnessed it, and my talent, let's say my skill, what I'm good at it. It's just that I can be aware, I can become aware and present in such a way that these moments are shown to me, and I can record them in such a way that I can translate them through the images of a phone and the sounds to the other people as close as is possible, so the others are feeling what I am feeling, which is like a sentiment from God. So I found out really what my truth is. Comparing this video of yesterday and some other videos and all that evening with the videos that I'm doing here with the AI and so on. That's the truth. That's speaking more deeply about who I am, what I am, and that's also speaking, from God. It was like God speaking. So So this is how I realized that I'm not sure that this platform is my truth. I don't know if it's because of it's starting to be more difficult maybe now, because I keep making videos, but nothing seems to happen with the videos. But with me, it's like it's wonderful. I am growing, and I feel so free, and I'm doing what I want. I'm here in the countryside eating healthy food. I'm free working when I feel, when God gives me the ideas, and have this office here on the platform and editing on this beautiful iPad made from Steve Jobs, and this iPhone, and this thing that it's just wonderful. I'm free, and I really live the life I want, like a part of the life I want. Even though there are not some direct money coming in from this, I feel that it's very, very fruitful for me and for the others around me and for the nature. And I'm like in a balance, in a harmony with everything outside of me. And nature, it reveals itself to me so beautifully. I'm, I feel so blessed by God, by nature, by life, and I just feel to enjoy life, every moment of life, and every beautiful thing, and do more the beautiful things that I enjoy, that I like. That I'm saying for like 2 weeks to watch Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched it for a long time. To watch Lord of the Rings, just to, and I watched last night after I came from the hills. Took shower, did some work on the phone, uploaded some videos. I watched a little bit. It was beautiful. It is a feeling. The thing is, life is happening for us right now, and we have to remember this and not forget, and do not live all the time for the future. But anyway, I was starting to say about my truth. Oh my God. What's happening with that tree? You see there? It's blooming. Usually it's bloom. It should have bloomed like 1 month ago, but I do not know what it is. Very interesting. And I didn't see it until now. I come here. So I was saying that I was seeing my truth. I realized my truth is this. And I should just live more here in the countryside. Enjoy. Butterflies, it's full of white butterflies. So as I was saying, I feel very, very blessed by God for for my life, of course, my past life. That it was wonderful. It is wonderful, but also for the past month, and also very much for the past day for yesterday. It was, and I tried to understand what happened there. Why did I lead such a wonderful day and became so aligned? Yesterday I was so aligned with the nature, and I was also seeing a stag in that wonderful place, a rabbit. It was so wonderful. And then the sunset came while I was in the perfect place with flowers, and I looked at the sun as I used to look before. One thing was that I left behind the need of, doing photos for others. When I saw something beautiful, I just fully enjoyed it without trying to, you know, photograph it. And sometimes when it was too beautiful, I couldn't, it came from inside me, and I took my phone and, shot it, take the video. So it was from beauty, not from duty. I didn't do the photos from duty, because I had to, or to impress others, or to make content. It was out of beauty. It was feeling. But another thing, it was that I came here and I wanted to go, but it was too hot, too sunny, and I stayed a little bit quiet. I got still a little, like 1 hour. I just like kind of meditated, let's say. And that's why when I went up, I went like slowly, slowly, very aware. I knew my purpose, my goal, that was to reach the top hill. But I was living fully the road up, and every moment of it before reaching that. And by the way, I reached that point later, the point that I wanted to, and I stayed there less than expected because I discovered another place more beautiful there. So it's very interesting to also keep the eyes open. And do not have a goal in mind and be mad about it, exactly that one. Just be open. This is my goal actually, was to go up in the hills and find myself, find my truth, and enjoy it, such important thing. Yeah, all from God. Maybe even now that I didn't. Now I came here in my place, in my dojo, how you'd say, and did a list of, wrote first my truth. What is my truth? Seek God first, and my truth, like in that video yesterday, when I took that video yesterday, it was just wonderful. It was eternity in one moment. It was just life there in that moment, nothing else. for me was just that beauty in that moment, and I could see and understand, like I could understand, for example, after why animals don't speak. The way I was feeling yesterday, I understood that why animals don't speak. They don't need to speak, and the way you feel it's infinitely more deep than speaking. That's why the artificial intelligence is using, for example, right now just language and maybe some images, but it's not using feeling. Let's say, imagine if we could make it using feelings. How would it be? I'm not sure if it's a wise thing. I also realized the past days that the best AI that you could have it's just God. Just ask Him and trust that He, he will give it to you at the proper time. Then you follow His voice, which is the voice inside you. You just need to be still and from a beautiful energy. You should have a beautiful energy, and then you listen to what He's saying and follow it. So I wrote these two things, and then I started to write for my pleasures, let's say, like read Wishing something. It's a guy that is billionaire Chinese, and his ways of thinking is very nice, wonderful actually. How he thinks about AI, and he's speaking about AI and the life and the business, and it's wonderful. It's everything there in it. Also to watch some YouTube videos. Before I was watching a lot of YouTube videos with news from AI, with successful people, podcast interviews with CEOs and so on. So to watch that, also watch like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Pirates of Caribbean, Kingdom of Heaven, the movies that I love. Go to movie, I want to watch the F1 movie with Brad Pitt that's now in cinemas. Go on the hills. This one is very good. I've been on the hills like 3 times, 4 times, wonderful, 5 times since I'm here this past month and something. Stay with family, with my grandma, with my parents, maybe more because I'm here. Also buy an iMac, a solar battery, to have this here. An iMac, to work on it for this project that I was saying that I will buy an iMac when I will, make a sale, some sales with for the money from the sales from these projects, online projects. I would buy an iMac to help me. Even though it's very beautiful like this, how it is, I feel so nice, like an artist, but also like a technician, like a programmer while I'm editing on the iPad. But the iPad doesn't have the necessary, specification for my CapCut to work so good, so fast, because I'm doing this editing video. It's very good progress I done in the past month. I see. Last month I didn't know to edit them. It was difficult, and now it's just coming. It's like a flowing every new video. But it's not like it's my deep truth. How do I bring that deep truth here? Maybe only like speaking like this. To me. Anyway, so I wrote also these ones, and then I wrote a list with what I need to do. I have another video that I done to make a film, a movie out of it, with some avatars to add and so on. Record myself with my truth, which I'm doing now. See, sounds so I just look at it a little bit now. I arranged some things here, little. I have 2 interviews for sale. And also I did another list with what I need to upload, the new video that I done on platform 9 3/4 YouTube page. I have a specific YouTube page. I need to cut it first because it's at the beginning that YouTube page doesn't allow to upload video of more than 15 minutes, so I need to cut it in 4 pieces. Okay, I need to do also the video with the 4Ts that I made. I have a 4Ts video, so I can put another 3 personalities with me to talk. I also have another video when I drink some wine from church. My cousin from church, is specifically for church. That was very good, and I was tasting it a little bit here with also some bread from the church I ate. It was very nice, the video. Also, to answer to my very good friend, he wants to do a trip in Europe soon, and I was kind of in difficulty deciding if to go or not. Now I feel like I would go. I could use some break from this, some new perspectives. I will see, because I want. How should I say? I want to invest my money, not to spend them, because we are bringing a car from there every year. So. Also, I put here to listen or watch the videos that I done, the past 2 videos with Katsumoto and with all these personalities. And then I was asking if all these are noise, and if they are, what is my truth actually? So what should I do? I am moving after the shade. It's very nice here now, so I also need to focus on this business to do it. Like yesterday, I was very aware, I was enjoying it. I was still doing photos while I was going up the hill, even though there were no photos like extraordinary or that could make me feel the truth inside me. It was beautiful, I enjoyed it, but it was nothing like that video that I did. So noisy. I just so what I was saying is that I was still taking photos on the way up, even though there was nothing just extraordinary. So maybe I should do the same with this project. I should try to do videos, interviews, until God gives me something extraordinary. That is my truth that I find my truth. My faith needs to grow bigger in God, in life, to trust that my dreams will be fulfilled and I will be and have what I wish, to have those ranches, those self-sustained domains all over the world and travel between them and businesses. Look, the eagle, very up high, plane, flying. So all those beings, to have horses and riding my domains, and having wonderful friends that are creators and that they do beautiful things, projects, businesses, services, products, and travel the world and just be free, just follow my feeling, follow God's voice, and trusting, which maybe I should start, I can start from now on, trusting my feeling, my voice, the God voice inside me, and see the beauties in the moment. If you trust that God is with you, you trust that everything will be wonderful in the future. You don't need to worry. And this allows you to live fully the present moment. For example, what I just said now, it's my truth, one of my truth. This one I would post it and repost. So the important thing is to trust God. Be sure that He is with you and you are on the right path, on the good path. So then you are free to enjoy it. Enjoy the place you are, the people you are with. Enjoy yourself and how you are in that moment and what you have. I wish in Romania it's a long way until far away. But if you are sure of it, because God is with you, you are already arrived. You arrive in here, which is also like very far away, like that moment. It's the same beautiful feeling there as it's in here.